Hey everyone, today's video is about when he cheats on you in your dreams. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You stir in your sleep, a sharp chill sweeping into your bones as your dream twists into a jagged, unforgiving edge. It wasn't the typical nightmare of monsters lurking or free falling into the abyss. This one bites harder. You see Katsuki standing a distance away, with his signature smirk, the one that always softened just for you. But in this vision, his eyes were just cold as he turns to someone else, a figure that he can't make out. The painful scene plays out like an old film, grainy yet vivid enough to twist your heart. You reach out, a desperate whisper on your lips, but he doesn't look back. He was already walking away. He bolt upright, gasping. The room was dark, but the moonlight spilling through the curtains cast a silvery glow across the familiar shapes of your shared apartment. Katsuki's steady breathing comes from beside you, a contrast to the erratic rhythm of your own. Babe, his voice was rough, thick with sleep. You hear the shift of sheets as he sits up, searching for you in the darkness. What's wrong? His eyes narrowed in concern. Find yours, and that's when you realize that you're trembling. It's nothing. You whisper, voice barely audible. But even as you say it, you know that it's a lie. That dream clings to you like a cold sweat. The ache in your chest, sharp and fresh. Katsuki doesn't buy it for a second. His brows knit together, and he reaches for you, warm hands cupping your face. You're shaking, he says, softer now, thumb brushing over your cheek. What happened? You couldn't meet his eyes. I just had a nightmare. He studies you for a bit longer, searching your face, before the faintest frown tugs at his lips. A nightmare? He repeats, as if testing the word, then more insistent. Tell me. You hesitate, the admission sitting heavy on your tongue. It feels silly, irrational, and yet the fear was real, clawing at your chest. I dreamt that you cheated on me. You finally admit it, the words tasting bitter and raw. You brace yourself for his reaction, embarrassment warming your face. Katsuki blinks, the lines of his face shifting from concern to something unreadable. And then, to your surprise, a dry chuckle rumbles from him. It's not mocking, but low and soft, easing the tension in his features. Cheated. He shakes his head, pulling you closer until your foreheads touch. Listen to me, you idiot. You think I'd look down at anyone else when I've got you. You're out of your damn mind. You let out a shaky breath, the humor in his tone loosening the knot in your chest. His tongue continues its slow path over your cheek, grounding you with each touch. I know it's stupid, you mutter, finally meeting his gaze. They're red like embers, smoldering with a sincerity that takes your breath away. But it felt so real, Katsuki. I felt like I lost you already. His jaw tightens, and the playful glimmer vanishes, replaced by something fierce instead. Hey, he says, voice dropping to a near growl. You're never going to lose me. Not now, and not ever. Your eyes sting, but this time it's from relief. You lean into him, the warmth of his chest, anchoring you back to reality. His arm slips around your waist, holding you tightly as if to prove a point. Damn right, you're not going to lose me, he mutters, pressing a kiss to your temple. And if I have to fight your nightmares myself, I will. A small breathing laugh escapes you at that, and you feel the last of the tension finally ebb away. I wouldn't put it past you, you say. and to a smile breaking through. "Damn straight," he says, smirking, but his gaze softens as he looks at you, then pausing to trace your jaw. "I'll be here to beat it senseless, and I'm sure you know that." "Oh, I know." You nod, the exhaustion finally catching up with you. As you lie back down, Katsuki wraps an arm around you, tucking you securely into his side. His scent, familiar and warm, washes over you, and for the first time since waking up, you feel safe and sound. "Good night, idiot," he whispers, lips brushing against your hair. "Night, Katsuki," you reply, voice soft and steady. And as you drift off, the last thing you feel is the reassuring beat of him against your cheek, a promise that's as unyielding as he is. The next morning, the first rays of sunlight spill into the room, warming your skin and drawing you gently to sleep. You blink, momentarily, disoriented before you feel the solid, comforting weight of Katsuki's arm still draped over your waist. He's already awake, propped up on one elbow, and watching you with an unreadable expression. "Morning," he says, voice still husky with sleep. The usual sharpness in his tone was absent though, and you was replaced with a tenderness that makes your heart flutter. "Morning," your reply, a smile tugging at the corners of your lips, memories of last night's nightmare. And his words come flooding back, making your chest feel lighter than it has in days. "You slept like a log after that. No more nightmares?" "No more nightmares." "Good. 'Cause I meant what I said last night. No one's taking you away from me. Or the opposite." A warmth spreads through your chest at that. "I know. Sorry for waking you up, though."
"Don't be stupid. What kind of boyfriend would I be if I didn't wake up for you? Besides, I don't need sleep when I've got you right here."
Your cheeks heat up at his words. "I really should record you saying that, you know."
"Go ahead. I'll say it 100 times more if it gets you with that look. But don't ever think for a second that I'd look at anyone else. You got that?"
"I got it. Don't worry." And as you stay there, you think for a second that maybe you really need to rest a bit more with him by your side. 5 minutes more.
"Whatever you say, princess."
And just like that, you drift back to sleep. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.